What's happening, guys, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager with the CozzaPerks Racing team. This is round 7 of the second season, and just before I ended the last episode, we had 3 days until our design centre is upgraded. So we can see how much finally the helipad will cost us to get 5-star sponsors, and we also are still working on our new brakes. Let's just get this built. Here we go. That is finished. So there we go. We have our design center upgraded now. So we have to sort of look at what we want to upgrade next. And we have some new buildings here. We have the helipad, which is 750,000, and it unlocks 5-star sponsors, and it's only 6 weeks to build. This is what I want. We also have the tour center that I want to build as well. And I know that we could say build the handling development center and the simulator, but they all cost quite a bit of money, and I really do want them 5-star sponsors for next year to make just to make them money. And this tour center here gives us 73,000 per race for 1 million. May not sound like much, but over the course of the seasons that we are going to be racing, I think it's a good purchase, guys. So this is a one-time purchase of £750,000. Let's build that. So we can also, we don't need to just build one building at the same time. So I want to build the tour centre as well for 1 million. That's 14 weeks until that would be complete. Just investing in the future. I hope just building that helipad there will unlock 5-star sponsors for us. So, Noah's birthday. Who is Noah? I do not know. He's an assistant, I guess. So a card will do. Here we go. The engine is soon to be finished as well. Already done that. Why? Oh, it's the events for the World Motorsport Championship in Milan. There you go, if you're interested in that. Here's our performance work done. Let's pause that and give our development improvement sector something to do, whatever. See, these brakes, I don't know whether to start on them. We'd start on these brakes, or we could go for the improvement on the new engine for next year. For about there, it's about half and half there. We just really want to work on the performance and the reliability of this gearbox right here, and that will do us all right. Let's have a look at this. The top speed is important and suspension is important. We don't have really much suspension. Can't do nothing about that. Battery start is no longer idle. The new brakes are finished. I'm gonna fix parts. We don't need to fit parts. We need to design new parts. Go for these brakes here, and I want to go add everything that is good on these. Now, these will be next year. I will just improve the performance of these, so I don't think that I'm not going to use them for this season, so confirm that. See, look, but it just makes us that bit quicker. Yeah, we're building the HQ up. Getting a lot of stuff done now. Yep, I've got it. And Guildford, there you go. Pick our sponsor, which would be, if we win, £500,000 in the kitty. Well, if we finish 12th. should be able to push the engine as well. So I'm going to go for an aggressive strategy, I think, because we will start near the front. And it's raining. Good old England can never fail with a bit of rain. Let's do the setup. We're going to have to start. What's the rain? It goes into wet. So we'll have to change the tyres. It does rain in a race though. That'd be fine. I'm going to leave it in the centre. Well, I might do it this side a bit. And then understeer. Not many sharp bends, so we'll go for a little bit of understeer. And then I'm going to go for a bit of top speed. And we'll go for wet tyres. Do the same with Yelan. Understeer and a little bit of top speed. Yeah, it's more top speed. I'm going to go for that. Wet tyres. Practice. Send out. Let's get our sort of test lap out of the way. You know what? I thought that thunder was outside for a second there. There we go. Oh, not very good. Not very good at all. Where did we go wrong? Gap in the understeer part. Let's look at this. Gomes. I think I'm going to add that there for the downforce. And then up a notch for the acceleration, and then back there for the understeer. Bring that back. That'll do. And that'll be pretty close. Let's go out, get a couple of laps in. I am going to do that first, because the rain will stop soon. I want at least the first level in the race trim and the wet tyre. Coming in now, in comes Gomes. How well did we guess it the first time round? Oh, not bad, not bad. I did move it the right way. I think a bit more then on the understeer, because that was good. Or maybe a bit less. I'm just going to go for a bit more, a tiny bit more. And then a tiny bit more. A bit more on the handling. Keep that how it is. There you go. Didn't change the tyres because I was rushing. Did want to change the tyre. I was going to put dries on. That's great. So we'll add a bit more. And then we'll add a bit more on the understeer. A little bit more on acceleration as well. Only 95%, so. And I want to go for. Got to go for the soft tyre. I'll send them out for a lap. Bring them straight in because I want to make sure this is okay. Come on. Tyre wear is very high here, I think it said. I want to at least get a level in the soft tyre. Let's have a look now. So we managed to get excellent on the aero. So if that was great and that was great, I think we've come in the wrong way totally. You know what though? It's 98. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to mess with it. And Yeland is excellent across the ball, so we'll just send him back out. There you go. Get your knowledge, get as much as possible. Hopefully get the soft tyre. I don't think it's possible though. Ooh, will it be possible? We can get across the line in this lap here. Can we get it? Yes, we can. We can get this flying lap in and get the... Nice, we managed to get level 1. Couldn't quite manage to grab the race trim free though, but that's fine. bloody hell. That means nothing. They're all on the wet tyre, all them faster times, so that does mean absolutely nothing. Just hoping that I made the right choice there to grab the soft tyre one. Go, we can confirm that. And I am going to go for the soft tyre at the first stage. No rain, it doesn't look like. Or shall I go lap 6 and then I don't know what's happening? I've got to go for the fast tyre here. I think that's a wise choice. Fuel load. No, I didn't change the attack, but I'm going to go all out. Hope you can go out all out. So can you. And we're off for the British Grand Prix, CozzaPerks Racing Team's home race. And someone's come off. Didn't quite see who it was, but Gomes stays in full position. Bjelland in first. Past the back of Dreyfus here. Hope he can. I'd like to see him get a few Bjelland pushing out of the straight out the gate. Just can't get past Dreyfus now. Gomes. Wish he'd got a bit of a better start, and he's just gone up the inside. And the start finish straight, and Gomes should be into third. He's into third. Well done, mate. Gonna push for another lap. I am going to push for another lap. Bjelland pulling out a lead. Can he get past? He goes up the inside. Just can't quite get past Dembele. Goes up the inside again, and he's managed to get past him. Gomes up into second position. And this is what I wanted. Now, yeah, I am going to do that. Allow your teammate through. I'm going to go to high mode though for Bjelland. Hopefully Gomes. Just going to slow down Bjelland a bit. Let Gomes overtake. Oh, pulling out a nice lead here as well. Well, I say a nice lead. It's a lead. I wouldn't say it's a great lead, but oh, he's going to let it pass. He has let him past. He is letting him past. That's cool, good. That's all good. Let Gomes pull a bit of a lead out. Cost us some time, all that messing around, but I'm just going to go down to high and push on the tyres for Gomes. Unfortunately, Bjelland has lost second position. Oh. Well, who's that? Yeah, it's a fast car, so it's one of the faster teams. In the Firebird MRT, it's one of the top teams. So I don't expect to be finishing anywhere against them. Yeah, it's 50% tyre wear, still got a few laps of fuel left. I don't know. I have calmed down. I want to calm down Gomes a bit as well. Gonna go for one more lap for Bjelland. I'm gonna pit him now. I'm gonna go for the soft tyre. I want to fill up. There's 9 laps. It's got to do 2 stints of for as long as possible, and I didn't change the bloody pit crew. Pit crew is useless. Yeah, so I've taken Gomes off the attacking mode because I want to make sure he gets through another lap before I bring him in. Definitely got. I think he's definitely got enough there for making it around another lap. Left on his tyres, I mean. We're going to need to pit him this lap because I don't think he's going to make another lap. So we want the soft tyres. I'm going to fill up to 10 laps. I think we'll do a long stint here and then go for another set of fast tyres. On the soft. Super soft, that is. Pit. Just want to make sure that we're medium and then conserve for Bielan. Gomes coming in. Mistake. Yeah, it's going to cost us. Not going to cost us too much, I don't think. But Bielan nearly overtook Gomes there. It's surprising. He's already pulling out a lead from him. See how much faster his car is than Bielan's. The Firebird MRT Gerhard has crashed. We're up into 12th. We're making our sponsor position. That's all I care about. And Bieland is doing a good job of holding up. So that. Yeah, he's still holding him up. It gives Gomes enough time to eke out a bit of a gap between them. And he's through. As soon as I was praising him, he let him through. So we'll go. Bielan will need to do another set of soft tyres. But Gomes, I'm just going to go pushing. Might be able to do a few laps on the super soft and just manage to get back into 7th after the rest of the field pitted. There. We're in 8th. Bieland in 10th. As I say, I don't want to take a risk with Gomes too much because of the tyre wear. Don't want him to. We have 2 crashes, Valdez and Gerhard. I'm going to speed it up at this stage. Just watching Bielan because I think he's going to need to pit first. Move Gomes down to conserve. And Bielan to conserve. And enough heat. It'll be quite a slow section. And Bielan. It's at 40%. So when he comes around for this lap, I'm going to bring him in now. There's Gomes. Gomes is in 7th. Doing well. So this is quite a long stint, so we will be slower than the rest of the field here. Once Bielan crosses the line, I'm just going to go for as much as we can, push him as much as we can. We can attack now. And we'll go for high engine mode. Yeah, I think it'd be about high. Hopefully we can make it around to the pits on that. I think he's going to have to go for, see how many laps we have, 8 laps. I don't think he'll be able to do that on the super soft, I really don't. So we have to go for softs. And we'll do 9 laps of fuel. That's definitely more than enough. I think it needs fixing. No, not really. We'll do a balanced. Low fuel, yes. Temperatures are low, so we can start pushing Gomes now. So he's going to come in the lap after. He's definitely got enough to make it round. After the pit straight, I will get his pit stop ready. There he goes past the entrance to the pit lane. These should last 8 to 10 laps. Let's click this. We'll have 0, so we're going to need to put him down to push instead of overtake. And I'm going to do 8 laps of fuel. Do 9 laps of fuel. The car's looking pretty good, apart from the rear wing. Gonna have to forget about that. And let's bring that down though. Might even need to go to medium. Mistake on the rear left. Go. Car, rest of the field needs to pit. Leave him on push and leave him on that for a moment, because I think he'll have enough to get to the end of the race while pushing. Might have to call the tyres down at some stage. In comes Gomez for his final pit stop, and he is going on the super soft tyre. No rain forecast, so I haven't messed up. Refueling though, my pit crew messed up. It's going to come out, backing out into 15th. And I don't want to go too mad on these, so I'm going to go conserve for the first couple of laps. And I'll leave that fuel engine mode on medium. I did push a lot the first couple of laps, so that's why they didn't last very long. Just wanted to get ahead, and it looks like that aggression at the start of the race is paying off. So, a few cars in the pits. Some of them has their tyres on. Gomes coming down the start-finish straight now. And he gets him. Oh, he just gets held up by... Who is that? Elsa Dat, man. Just gets held up and overtaken by bloody the Eastwood Motorsport car as well. I think... Are these the front runners? I don't know. We are in a sort of lower stage of the tyre mode at the moment. I'm going to go down to neutral for Bielan. How many laps do we have left? We have about 4 laps left. 4.5. Starting the 19th lap now. Few cars in the pits. I'll take some. All I want to do is hit my sponsor target. I really do need to sort of save these until the end, really. Can move up to neutral in the driving style. Give it that bit more of a... You know what? I'm going to start pushing up the high in the engine mode. Because we're coming around and there's 3 laps left. So these laps will start going down like nothing, and we still have quite a bit of tyre wear. I'm going to go for push. I'm going to push for you as well. We're into 11th. Doing well. We're going to hit our sponsor target this race. This engine is really what I needed. Bad start to the season, but now we're in 11th. And you know what? I think Chu is going to overtake us, but that don't matter. We're in 12th position. What are we on? We're on lap 20. We still have 3 laps left, don't forget. Just want to heat up them tyres for Gomez. Put Bielan back down to... We have enough to keep pushing on the engine. It's fine. Still keep it on pushing for the engine mode here. Who's that in front of us? Don't think we'll be able to overtake them. Might be able to grab El Sadat though at the end of the race. Gomez's tyres are heating up nicely. Lap time should be speeding up now. The reason why I've put down Bielan to conserve is I just don't want him to fall off at the end of the race, because he's doing well in 18th. He's not last, is he? Let's face it. These two are last. He's in last position when the car's left on the track. That's cool. I'll say he's just there for his markability. Someone has a problem. Chu has a problem. Lap 22. I think I can start pushing Bielan now. once we finish this race, I think, you know what? I'm going to go all out. Gonna go for it. Should make it round, coming up to the final lap now. 3 cars ahead. How much can Gomez gain the if he can gain the ground on him? We might be able to. Bjelland here, look though. Dreyfus is nearly out of tyre wear. Can Bjelland catch him? They got another lap to do. Gomez in 11th. I think he's going to finish in that position. Chu is falling back down the field behind him. He's coming round. Last few corners now. Bjelland should catch Dreyfus. Look at this. Yeah, he's catching him. He is catching him. Gomez is coming round the last few corners. 411th spot. Another good drive. Finishing, making the sponsor position as well. And across the line in 11th. Let's just take a look at Bjelland. Can he overtake them cars? He just has. He's up into 16th on the last few corners. And Bjelland, worst driver ever, has finished 16th. Good race, good race. There you go. We're not looking too shabby now. I thought this was going to be a season of poor results, but car's looking better now we have that engine in. And what would be a good result for next year if we manage to get the, well, we will get the helipad built, but if it makes us 5-star sponsors, we'll have 5-star sponsors in our 3rd season of this career mode. So I put a lot into the HQ, hoping to just like sort of not. I'm not putting a lot in drivers. I'm not really putting major amounts of money into the car. But the HQ, I have put a lot of money in the 1st season, and that's what damaged the car performance this season. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We ain't losing. We're making money every race, so that's the main thing. 300,000. There you go. So there you go. I'm just gonna go through the mail. I suddenly said meow now. Let's accept this interview. Central Sports. Let's claim the brakes seem to be holding the team back. Technical commentators seem to agree. Is it true? We need more investment in the HQ. He's not going to like that, but oh well. Finish interview. Yeah, the pit crew I need to manage. That will be next episode. Let's just finish off the car repairs so I can start. Well, so here we have some we have 3 offers for a sponsor here. Have a 4-star sponsor here for if we finish 3rd, we get 1.2 million, or we can go for the 1.5 million up front. I think I might go for that. Let's cancel that. How many? Let's cancel it. How many races is it for? It's only for 6 races. I've got to accept it, man. I've got to accept it. Back up 4 million. Pit crew definitely needs a change about. Look. Oh shit. I'll do that next episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Cozza. If you have did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helped the video out. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm so close to 300. Can always taste it. So yep, I've been Cozza, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Cheers. Bye.
That's good.